As we can see, VM2 and test VM virtual machines are part of same resource group and reside in same region. However, they are in two different VNets. VM2 is in vnet2 default subnet, which is part of vnet2 virtual network and is of range 20.0.0.0/24, and test VM is in test vnet default subnet of range 10.0.0.0/24. As both VMs are in two separate networks, they cannot communicate to each other using their private IPs, and we can see that ping fails. Let us now peer the two isolated VNets so that VM2 can talk to test VM and vice versa. Go to TestNet, under Settings select Peering and click on Add. Under this virtual network, provide link name in Remote section, provide name and select subscription where the other VNet to peer is. In our case, VNet2 is in same subscription. We can see few additional options as well. Traffic to remote virtual network is to allow traffic to peered virtual networks. You can block this setting if you have peering between two virtual networks, but occasionally want to disable default traffic flow between the two. You may find enabling and disabling more convenient than deleting and recreating peerings. When this setting is selected, traffic doesn't flow between the peered virtual networks by default. However, traffic may still flow if explicitly allowed through a network security group rule that includes the appropriate IP addresses or application security groups. Traffic forwarded from remote virtual network. This allows traffic forwarded by virtual appliance in one VNet to forward traffic initiating from second VNet to third remote VNet when second and third VNets are not directly peered with each other. Select Use this virtual network's gateway or root server if you have a virtual network gateway deployed in this virtual network and want to allow traffic from the peered virtual network to flow through the gateway. If you select Use this virtual network's gateway or router server, the peered virtual network can't have a gateway configured. The peered virtual network must have the Use the remote virtual network's gateway or root server selected when setting up the peering from the other virtual network to this virtual network. Let us proceed with default options for now. We can see the peering status is connected now. Let us try to ping VM2 from test VM now on its private IP 20.0.0.4. We can see that VM2 is reachable from test VM on private network now, and even test VM is reachable from VM2.